Hey guys, Chris and PJ here live in the Dream Giveaway Garage.
Hello everyone, welcome. It's Monday, Chris.
And not only Monday of like the most important week ever, because on Friday of this week, we're giving away the keys for 2 Corvettes. Wow.
Yeah, we're super excited. Backyard buddy lift, 2 Corvettes.
And Ron from Ohio.
He's bringing his 3 sons with him.
Yeah, 3 sons.
Yeah.
Like a TV show?
Yeah, something like that.
There you go. All week long, we're going to be looking under the hoods of some of your favorite classic cars, from the GTO. No, we won't do the GTO. That already ended. From the Fuelie Corvette to the Oldsmobile to the Chevelle to the Demon. But today we're going to start with the Nova. And what a great place to start, because this Nova has an incredible looking engine bay on here. You can see that it has a 427, and thanks to Michael, one of our great Facebook viewers, he helped us determine that this is called a ZZ.
A ZZ?
You were supposed to say ZZ Top? No, a ZZ 427 480 General Motors crate engine. So this wasn't a backyard built engine. This was built by the big block experts up in Detroit at GM. And this is really the modern version of the engine that became so famous in the late 60s, and the Copo Camaros and the L88 Corvettes and the Copo Chevelles. That's a great question. It's modern production, so I can't tell you if it's 2023 but it's fairly recent. And this one, so what happens is, and it's pretty easy, you go to your Chevy parts dealer and you hand them a check for about $12,000, and then they'll call you up and tell you that a crate has arrived, and inside of that crate is a ZZ 427/480, a long block, and that's what we've got here. So everything has been finely tuned by the guys up there at GM, and I've got to tell you, their engineering department, their engine engineering department up there in the Detroit area is world class. So you know when you have a GM crate engine that you have an excellent engine, and that's what we have here in the Nova. Who's watching today?
Boy, with the crate engine coming, you'd have a lot of tools to kind of put it all together, right?
No, it's a whole long block. So really all you have to do is to get it onto those motor mounts and start to wire it up and connect it to your fluids and to your electrical and to your transmission, which in this case is a 4-speed. And I'm pretty sure that it even comes with the accessories installed. So that means that the power steering is already on there, the alternator is already on there, and you can look here, it even comes with GM hoses. You can see them right on here, or the owner got them for the Nova application and added them in.
Is this fuel injected or carb?
Oh, well, let's see. Oh, there's not really a wing nut here, so I'm going to need a socket to do it, but I can tell you, it is definitely a Holley carburetor on there. I was going to pull it off. Maybe later this week I'll get a socket on there and show you guys with that Holley carburetor. All of that comes from General Motors as a complete turnkey solution for your classic muscle car. So is this a Restomod? So let's take those words again. Resto, restored, mod, modified. And yes, so this is a Restomod. Not all Restomods come with LS family engines. Some Restomods come with traditional GM engines. And even though this is a modern production version of the 427, it is still very much a classic GM big block. Why are you smiling, PJ?
Well, it's because you're very concerned about what the engine's like, but I just love the outside.
you like the grandma look on the outside of this. Yeah, look at that. So let's talk about it. You know, it's got Everybody know what this called? Do you know the phrase on this, PJ?
With that bar?
Yeah, this whole bar that's going along the whole side. It's called a body side molding. Yeah, that's actually an extra cost item. I don't think that came standard on the Nova. And you look back here and you got the great chrome happening on here, the great Nova emblem, of course. Oh, PJ, where do we put the gas in?
I'm assuming.
There you go, PJ. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, that's real nice.
That was a guess, Chris.
Well, it was a good guess, PJ. If it wasn't there, you'd have to like see if one of the taillights opened up, right? like the 57. So this is a fantastic car, from the front bumper to all the way to the key release on the deck lid on the back. And look at that stance. And I've got to tell you guys, when I first saw it in the photographs and I couldn't see what was happening with the suspension, I thought it might have had air shocks on it. Remember the days when you take off the factory shocks and you'd run on over to the auto parts store, you grab some air shocks and you get them installed. But no, this has a Caltrac, C-A-L-T-R-A-C-S suspension on it. And this thing is going to hook. It's got those 14s in the front, the 15s in the back. And yes, it looks like something that your great aunt Cleopatra would take to Chuck E. Cheese on a Sunday night, Sunday with the kids. Oh, there you go. But I'll tell you what, you guys have heard this fire up before, and it is a monster.
Oh, it just vibrates right through you.
Yeah, what a car. Who else is out there today, PJ?
All right, Jeffrey Franklin from Maryland says he's in the house here. Robert C says just send it on over. I'm sure we'd love that. You love that.
Oh, yeah.
Ed says would love to have that in my garage. Larry. Yeah, I don't know. Kathy says, Chris, I love that you're putting the key facts on the pages, Nova and Demon so far. We're going to get them all on all the classics.
We're going to put them on all the classics. PJ and I spoke about that today. PJ, tell our audience a little bit more about that.
Well, Chris puts together a tip sheet for everybody in the office so we can figure out what is going on with each one of the vehicles. So what we've done is taken that tip sheet and kind of created a page on the giveaway pages, key facts, as Chris calls them.
Right.
And we kind of like a quick overview of what the classic or the new car is all about.
Right. So be sure to look for that. You won't see them on all the classics yet. We are building that out in real time. But right now they are on. PJ, do you recall which?
I don't recall. I don't know.
I think they are on the Demon.
She says the Nova and the Demon.
Nova and the Demon. So it's on the two most recent ones to launch. Okay, what do we got ending in on February 14th?
I forget. Is it the G? No, it's the
Boss
302. Yeah.
Boss 302. That's right.
And then the Mazda Miata.
And then the Mazda Miata is ending up as soon as well. So we've got two giveaways ending this month. So get on. No one has asked me, but I'm going to tell you. Get on over to dreamgiveaway.com. Use promo code Facebook Live. Get those bonus tickets, and you can be a winner, like our good friend from Washington estate, who we are now flying all the way to Orlando, and is going to get to hang out at Daytona and the Daytona 500 as part of the Daytona Dream Giveaway, brought to you by Racing America. And that's just so nice as well that we're flying someone. Washington, and we figured out how many? 2 winners now from Washington?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. And you can see all of our winners at dreamgiveaway.com. PJ, how did they do that?
There's a link that says past winners page. So whether you're on mobile, click the hamburger,
Yeah.
or if you see it right on the desktop page,
Yeah.
past winners, you'll be able to scroll all the way down to every winner since 2008. So you don't have to look up here in our rafters to see them all either.
And I'm guessing we don't have the names of all the future winners yet. We'll have to wait until they're past winners?
Yeah.
That's the way it works, right?
Exactly.
That's good. But remember, guys, under the hood of all our classic cars this week, remind me, PJ, we need to get an Odyssey battery put in here, because Odyssey battery starts the first time every time. I've got the right size to do that. Maybe we'll do that this week and show the Nova again. 427 480 is the name of the engine from General Motors. And I just can't wait for the winner to fire this up for the very first time.
It'll be loud.
It will be loud. We'll see you guys next time. More great fun, more great action, more great grand prizes. And it's Open the Hood Week, and look and see what's underneath. It only happens here live from DreamGiveaway.com in the Dream Giveaway Garage. See you guys tomorrow.
See you next time, everyone.